So, Mr. President, I've now got to say twice officially, Mr. Vice President, honored guests, welcome to this inaugural luncheon. The Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies has been pleased to host this lunch at least since 1953 with President Eisenhower. In 1981, President Reagan's first inauguration, the lunch took its current form and moved to this grand hall, the National Statuary Hall, which served until 1857 as the chamber of the House of Representatives. The statues that line the walls of this room are placed throughout the Capitol, and they recognize important figures in our national history. The collection in Statuary Hall doesn't change very often, but actually since this lunch was held the last time, it's had several additions. Rosa Parks is now in Statuary Hall, and she is, of course, seated rather than standing, as she should be. When Mrs. Parks died in 2005, one of the few people who'd never held any public office or served in the military to lay to honor in the Capitol Rotunda, and several of us were there that day. Another addition, Norman Berglog, the leader of the Green Revolution, though this Green Revolution was about his great efforts to feed people, the demands in food production, and he was really a leader in that area. Talking to Governor Perdue last night about what's going to happen as world food demand doubles in 35 or 40 years and the great opportunity we have there. Barry Goldwater, a real inspiration to a generation of conservatives, was added to Statuary Hall over the last few years. And Thomas Edison of Ohio, who discovered more than 10,000 ways not to make a light bulb, and until he discovered the one way to make that light bulb. The painting in the middle of the room is from a great Missouri artist, George Caleb Bingham. He did three election series, the painting here, a three painting series. One was Stump Speaking, one was the county election, and this one is Verdict of the People. In the 1850s, when this was painted, often it was several days after the election before the results were announced, and all kinds of people are in this painting, people from all walks of life, people who are excited, people who are confused, people who wonder what's happened, and people who wonder what's going to happen are all there. Actually, he painted this painting about the same time that in this very room, some of the least successful debates in the history of our country were being held. And of course, that we paid the price for not being able to find solutions. And one of my favorite statues in the building is in a room that I have here in the Capitol right now. I had it in the whip's office when I was the whip in the House. And it's one of my favorites because nobody knows who it is. And I don't mean nobody here can guess who it is. I mean nobody knows who it is, and nobody's known who it was since about 1930. Couldn't have been in the Capitol building more than 100 years before people began to wonder, who is this person? And I think it's a great reminder that what we do here is a lot more important than who we are. So we have work in front of us. It's a wonderful opportunity. It is a great day. And I'm asking Barry Black, the chaplain of the Senate, to come and give us our opening prayer.